really have no idea what we're doing at all. Good morning, everybody. It is a little after 5 this morning and I am tired. I stayed up pretty late last night. I've been trying to write out a business plan because we have some funding / grant opportunities that we might be able to sign up for. So that's super cool. That will help us with getting our dairy license, hopefully, if we can write up something that looks professional and like we know what we're doing. Also, we are almost done with our goat trailer to bring the goats to shows. Our first show is not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. So the last weekend of this month. And this is what it's looking like. We've got the truck cap on top. You open it up. We've got the sides lined. We just have to do the back. Yeah, we put Cinnamon in here because Cinnamon's our biggest doe. So we stuck her in there yesterday and she fits perfectly. She was walking all around and yeah, that's really exciting. I'm super excited about it. I've got Alaska here with me to join me for the morning again. I'd like to bring her down when I can so everybody gets used to each other. And she helps me with the boys because the boys leave me alone better that way. Oh, and the geese, we brought the geese out. Watch out, Alaska. And they are enjoying their time with the ducks now. We do have a heat lamp in there, so they can go in there at nighttime and still keep themselves warm because it's still getting quite cold here at night. I'm wearing a hat today because it's chilly. I don't know what the temperature is out, but it's really cold. And we had one warm day where I was actually out in a t-shirt. It was so hot, and then it's just been like cold and dreary and kind of miserable since then. So that's typical Maine weather for you. I'm going to get the girls some hay, and then I'm going to get Creeper out to milk her and talk about a really cool surprise that I got. So yeah, I will be right back. Alrighty. This is a little pre-story before I show you the surprise that I got. So, when I was 13, I decided that I wanted to make goat cheese. Not really sure why. It was just something that kind of like popped into my head and then really stuck. Oh, that's comfortable. Also, I brought a rag down so I can wipe the teeth off instead of using my hand. So, 13, decided I wanted to milk dairy goats. Not really sure why, but it really stuck with me. 17, I reached out to a dairy farm while I was in high school and asked if I could get a job there. I went out, I met her, I met the goats. It was kind of like the first time I've ever really been around goats and absolutely fell in love. She hired me that day and I went half days to school to work with her and I learned a lot there. And it also really solidified my dream of it really solidified my dream of wanting to make cheese and have dairy goats. Like I did that and I was like, okay, life goal is I am going to 100% have a creamery. I'm going to have my dairy license. It's going to have goats and I'm going to make cheese. So she really lit that fire for me. Although it was kind of sort of there off to the side, that really like got me going for sure. Was gonna have dairy goats and make cheese. She reached out to me yesterday we go to the farmer's market on Saturdays. She works for a farm that goes there now, so she sells cheese. Not her own cheese. She is retired, but another person's cheese, so she still gets to live the cheese life. And she asked if I needed some milking pails, which of course I will always take any sort of milking supplies. And she had this bucket for me, and it was her first milking pail ever. She bought this in 1981, and it has the year right on it. And yeah, first milking pail she ever bought for her goats. So the amount of goats that this thing has seen and milked is probably insane. And it will stay here on our farm, and it will milk many goats, see many goats. And then when we retire, it will get passed on to the next goat maker, whether that be one of our daughters or somebody that I teach down the road if my daughters don't want to do it. So yeah, that's a really special gift. It means a lot to me. It really truly does. Do you want some? There's our morning. Done. Since we plan on going to a show in about 2 weeks, we have to trim our goats, which we've never done before. So we really have no idea what we're doing at all. I have a set of Andes Pulse ZR2 clippers, which are quite pricey, but I've heard they're 100% worth the money. I've got some Cool Care Plus, which will cool down the clippers if they get too hot, as well as some lubricant for the clippers. And yeah, we're just gonna kind of go in and see what happens. I don't know how she's gonna react. I don't know how I'm gonna react. So I hope you enjoy. So this is getting kind of warm, so I'm just spraying it on, cool it off. And I'd love to do a tutorial of what I'm doing, but I really don't know what I'm doing, so I don't really feel comfortable doing a tutorial. But we're shaving with the hair, shaving up with the hair, and other than that, yeah, we're rolling with it. So the video cut out a bit while I was recording. We tried to switch over to Greg's phone and then it also cut out again. I'm super hot. It got quite warm out today, but we are super close to being done. For our first time, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I've got her neck left. She's getting quite antsy, and her face, which I don't know how we're gonna do her face, but I guess. No. I've got hair all over me. I'm so pokey, and I'm really hot. It's super hot out, so I'm gonna try to get her a little bit of grain because I don't want her to hate me. And I'm gonna try to finish her head maybe later today. We did a great job though. I didn't expect to get so much done. I've got her whole entire body completely done. Other than I'm sure that I'll have to go in and maybe touch up. Hi, baby. Look. There. Look. No more clips. Good job. You've done a great job. You've done a really great job. I'm really proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Look how beautiful she looks. Obviously her face isn't done, but her whole body. Oh, she looks so clean.